Hello internet. This is gonna be a little bit different of a video. I would do my regular intro for this video, but this is going on the second channel, so most of y'all who are watching this video, most likely have never seen my content before. So hi, I'm Frankie. You might know me as Lotus, or whatever names you find me across online. I wanted to make this video just to have a little conversation, I guess. Sorry if you're hearing like noises in the background. I deal with this a lot in my regular videos. I fidget with shit that's on my desk. I heavily need to clean, but that's not the topic of this video. I just have stuff on my desk and I like to play with the stuff on my desk. But what I wanted to talk about today, which is something I feel like my entire life and more recently in the last 6 years, I guess, which is funny to think about because I'm only 20. I turned 21 in a month. 6 years is a big chunk of my life, and I probably feel this way or felt this way longer. I've always struggled with not feeling like someone's first choice. And I feel like I've told myself this entire time that's fine. And I think I still hold that opinion for the most part. You don't have to be someone's first choice. Except you do. I'm just thinking about this right now. You don't have to be someone's first choice, but you yourself should be your first choice. And I've been spending a lot of time with that release recently, and I've been spending a lot of time thinking about that. There was a lot of people in my life that I put forward, and I put them first over myself because I struggle a lot with self-worth and self-love, and that's okay. You're allowed to not feel 100% all the time. Hell, you're allowed to never feel good, I guess. But you should come first. And I'm not saying that in a selfish way or anything, because obviously I fully support people looking out for their community and each other and helping everyone be happy. That's what I really want in the end. I want to be able to bring the positivity that I feel is lost in this world, and it's sometimes really hard for me to do that just because I myself don't feel very positive. And I'm getting a little sidetracked, but not being someone's first choice is okay, because your first choice should be you. Hopefully the choices that the people you love, if they're choosing against you, hopefully they're bettering themselves. I had an old group of friends that I knew since I'd say I met a majority of them when I was in 4th grade, but I mean everyone was kind of around, and those were some good people, you know. I've always felt on the outside of that group ever since then. There was always times where I was always more involved than others, and there was times when I was like center of the group, I guess. Not center, but I was part of the main rotation or whatever. And I still had that feeling in my chest somewhat. I struggled with it. I won't lie. I would occasionally see an event I wasn't invited to, or my best friend, he would talk about another friend in the group that he would consider his like a brother to him, and at times that hurt, but I also understood that wasn't me and his relationship. That wasn't our friendship, and I was okay with that because you can't control how someone feels. You can only control how you feel. And if you're watching this, I'm sure you know who you are. I really doubt you're watching this. But if you're still watching, if you're watching this, hit me up, man. I'd still like to talk. I feel like I shouldn't reach out just because of the way everything went. I feel like it's pointless, and that's why I'm not doing it. But if you are listening and you see this, feel free to hit me up. My birthday's soon. That's a good excuse to message someone. I could have done the same, but that's also not what this video is about. I always felt left out, I guess. And it wasn't even like I was actually left out. I would get invited to everything, or most things, and I would be a part of it. But I always, I don't know, something in the back of my head always just was like, you're only here because you're convenient. I always felt like I wanted to be liked because I could be useful, I guess, to the group. I always wanted to be like, I wanted a purpose, I guess, for being involved with people. Those people, I felt like most of it was genuine. I don't understand necessarily why things went the way they did, but I feel like that's a story for another video and another time. But in my current group of friends, if you guys are watching this, you guys know who you are for sure, and you do a lot for me. I am very thankful for you guys, and I do want to be able to actually talk to you guys sometimes. I haven't been able to do that since my last little breakup, I guess, was when the first time I like properly communicated with these guys. But I don't know, I guess I just didn't feel the need to keep doing that, just because what's the point of crying over the same thing repeatedly expecting something to change? But nothing really does change. And yeah, I'd explore the world with these guys, and I do love these guys. I think partially me and my therapist talked about this today. I'm scared of being like, I'm scared of allowing myself to be that close, I guess, with a group of people again, or just anyone, because of the constant, for lack of better words, betrayal that I just have to deal with, I guess. I guess that's what that is, I guess that's what it is. I'm scared of being able to connect with people, mainly because of how I felt in the past and how it kind of it showed itself in later years. Just, it's okay to be scared, and you should feel scared, but you should feel comfortable challenging yourself with those fears, and you should do something with yourself. You should be able to put yourself out there, and you should be able to handle the rejection. I feel like my biggest insecurity with not feeling like I fit in was middle school. And then again, middle school is kind of like the worst part of your life for a majority of people. So I always chalked it up to just me being an insecure middle schooler. And I guess I never really thought about it since then. My last relationship, she cheated on me. That led me to feel very confused about how someone that cares about you very much, or at least presumably, can do such bad things to you. And I kind of fell back into that friend group again. That I would say I was on and off with them, not because I didn't enjoy their company or anything. It's just I was living my life and I just wasn't around. And those times where I wasn't around, I still never felt like I fit in properly with any group I was in. But at least I was like diverse. I had a lot of friends, and now I feel like I have 3. And that's okay. That's not important. Everyone loses friends after high school. But you do want to feel at least important to your friends. Sometimes, like I mentioned this already, it's just you feel convenient, I guess. I felt convenient. Like, I was always available. I was always down whenever someone needed it. Like, anything. Not necessarily that I was always helping people, because honestly, it's not like they were asking me for help. They just knew that I was, I guess, just good enough to keep around. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have family too that you're able to rely on. And I'm glad that you guys have those things. And if you don't, there's always someone that's willing to talk to you. I have felt hopeless before, and I've figured it out, I guess. Not figured it out long term, but every time I felt hopeless, I would end up figuring out talk to someone, or just go to bed. You know, your thoughts after 9 p.m. aren't real. If you guys are also feeling or have felt this way before, my only advice, I guess, is to better yourself. You know, and it's such, I hate hearing it. I try to better myself every day, or I say I try to anyway. And that's a really hard thing to do. It's really hard to actually feel better and work to be better, especially when you're suffering with depression, or struggling, I should say. You should feel comfortable in your own skin, and you should feel comfortable around the people that you keep around. You should be able to feel good sometimes. And I'm only saying that because that's just what I aspire for, I guess. I just want to feel happy again. And I'm really hoping that this YouTube series I'm trying to do right now, I hope it helps with you guys. There's a lot of rambling in this video, but it's kind of meant to be like just a little talk, I guess. It's not supposed to be like entertaining. This is more for me, and I'm just hoping that maybe one person will see this video and be able to I don't know, take something from it. Just being able to find some sort of comfort in this really uncomfortable world that we all live in. I don't know when I'm going to do another one of these. Probably a couple days, maybe tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated on myself. If you guys have any questions about anything going on in your life and you want some advice, leave them down below. I'm sure other people in the comments will be able to help, and if I think I can make a video out of it, because realistically I'm not gonna be like making a 2-minute long video, because I only have a couple minutes of things to say. But I'll reply. I'll be there. And I hope you guys can be there too. See you.